Hey everybody, before you continue watching the video, make sure you give the channel a like and subscribe. Go and follow us on Instagram. Go and check out all the different social media scenarios. Make sure if you're enjoying the content, go there, like, subscribe, follow, so we can keep putting stuff out. If you've got any questions, leave a comment. All right, make a comment on either of our pages and we'll answer them as soon as we can.
If your daily kind of load requires you to be at this level, but you're training at this level, then this is going to feel so much easier on a day-to-day level. And whether that's conditioning, going for a run, it might help you, might translate to lasting. You mightn't be gassed after 2 rolls here. You can do the 5. Or if it's strength training, that's sort of your thing, then you'll find that all of a sudden I can manipulate my opponents a little bit easier into positions that I want them in, rather than fighting off your back or whatever you have to do the whole time.
Yeah, I kind of see it more as in like they would be able to hold like safer postures for longer. You know what I mean? Like as opposed to like standing up and curling at their lower back, they'll be able to stay there and be safe with their body. And I think that's going to mitigate a lot of injuries for people just by being able to hold postures. You know what I mean? Like,
so I think a good example of that, it would be like if you were trying to break a closed guard, and you need to have a good upper back posture.
Absolutely.
Squat, deadlift, they both require a very similar looking
100% posture and physique.
And if you can load that posture safely in a gym, all things being equal, it should translate onto the
it will directly translate. And I just think that's like an interesting for me. And I know everyone's busy with their lives and all this stuff, but like I always like I talk with a heap of people about just like getting like a baseline of things, and I always think like if you're not exercising regularly, if you're not sleeping the 7 to 9 hours a night, and if you're not eating generally healthily, you're not eating 3 balanced meals a day or whatever, like outside of that, like if you can't get these 3 things sorted, you're not going to be comfortable in any aspect of your life. Like these are the 3 basic things that are needed, not extras. They're necessary for you to be somewhat happy and comfortable with your body and the way you feel. And I think that like, of course, people have got responsibilities, they've got families, they've got all these things, but like these are the 3 basic things that you need to incorporate into your life. If you can't incorporate these 3 basic things, how are you going to have comfort or physical comfort with your body? Just the way it feels. You're going to have pains, you're going to have aches, you're going to feel horrible and all these things. And along with the physical exercise stuff, that includes stretching and all the, the more like the yin and yang style stuff, like the yang stuff being aggressive and powerful, they talk about in yoga, and activation, lifting weights, doing jiu-jitsu, running, blah, blah, blah. You got to have the rebound stuff, which is relaxing and stretching, whatever. And I've talked about it on heaps of podcasts. Like that's something that I've always struggled with. I always go, like most dudes, smash everything, do weights, and then you get injured, and then you come back, and the same thing that we're talking about with the 6 week on, 6 week off. And I've definitely gotten better as I've gotten older and stuff like that, and realized that it's not about just redlining all the time and getting as big as possible and powerful, because it leads to injury. It leads to injury, and it's not the best methodology to kind of like increase your strength and everything like that. Now I'm just focusing on maintaining and maintenance and staying healthy, like I'm talking about now. But I think that's particularly just like people that do jiu-jitsu for like just like a lifestyle activity. It's you would be surprised at how little people I would think actually do any type of strength and conditioning or stretching or eat well or sleep properly, and then that massively affects the way they feel and the way they perform and stuff like that. But a lot of people don't even consider that portion of training. So it's just an interesting thing to kind of mention.
Thanks for watching the video, guys. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure you give it a like, subscribe, and a follow. Check out all our different social media platforms. There's heaps of content coming out. There's different snippets and content on different platforms. So make sure you're on everything. And again, if it helped you out, recommend to somebody else, and hopefully it'll help them out too.